Contingency approach to leadership. Well, the contingency approach to leadership is also on the way because each managerial style has both strengths and weaknesses. Most managers vary their responses to different situations. Flexibility, however, has not always characterized managerial style or responsiveness. For most of the 20th century, in fact, managers tended to believe that all problems yielded preconceived and pre tested solutions. If rising pay reduced turnover in one plot, for example, it followed that the same tactic would work equally well in the other. More recently, however, the managers have begun to adopt a contingency approach to the managerial style. They have started to view appropriate managerial behavior in a situation as dependent or contingent on the elements unique to that situation. This change in the outlook has resulted largely from an increasing uh, appreciation of the complexity of the managerial problems and solutions. For example, pay raises may reduce turnover when workers have badly when the workers have been badly underpaid. The contingency approach, however, recognizes that raises will have little effect when workers felt adequately paid but ill treated by management. This approach also recommends that training managers in human relation skills may be critical to solving problems in the second case. The contingency approach also acknowledges that people in different cultures behave differently and expect different things from their managers. A certain managerial style, therefore, is more likely to be successful in some countries than in the others. Japanese workers, for example, generally expect managers to be rightly participative to give them input in decision making. In contrast, many South American workers actually balk at participation and want take charge leaders. They want take charge leaders. The basic idea then is that manager will be more effective when they adapt their styles to the contingency of the situation which they face. Motivation and leadership in the 21st century. Motivation and leadership remain critically important areas of the organizational behavior as time changes. However, so do the ways managers motivate and lead their employees. Changing patterns of motivation. From the motivational style, today's employees want rewards that are often quite different from those valued by the earlier generations. Money, for example, is no longer the prime motivator for most people. In addition, because business today cannot offer the degree of job security that many workers want, motivating employees to strive towards higher levels of performances requires skillful attention from the managers. One recent survey asked workers to identify what they most wanted at work. Of note were flexible working hours 67%, casual dress 56%, unlimited internet access 51%, opportunities to telecommute 43%, nap time 28%, uh, massages 25%, daycare 24%, espresso machines 23%, and the opportunities to bring a pet to work 11%. In other studies focusing on fathers, many men also said they wanted more flexible working hours so they could spend more time with their families. Managers then must recognize in the fact that today's workers have complex needs and must be motivated in increasingly complex ways. Finally, the diversity inherent in today's workforce also makes motivating behavior more complex. The reason why people work reflect more varying goals than ever.